It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside Nationals Park. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
2018 National League All-Stars.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star game. Max Scherzer, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan, any thoughts?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Hey guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Past battles with Scherzer, he hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Altuve has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
A huge key I see for this lineup is they're going to have to make this defense work. They're not afraid to kick a baseball around. If they can put the ball in play and make this defense beat themselves, they don't even have to worry about running into a 3-run homer.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There he goes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Markakis looks up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Trout as the American League moves out in front here 2-0.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Batting fourth.
Here's J.D. Martinez.
The designated hitter.
Shoots this one over to first. Freeman's got it. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting fifth. From the New York Yankees, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge as the AL goes out to a 3-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Stepping into the box, Manny Machado.
From the Baltimore Orioles, shortstop, Manny Machado.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that means Jose Abreu will come to the plate here.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Hot shot on the ground to short. He'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. 3-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third from the Washington Nationals.
Here's Bryce Harper now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Hey, great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Sale's ready. Here it is on 0-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. Past battles with Scherzer. He's just 1 for 6.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes 5 hits already for these guys.
Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball right down the line in left. Kemp on the run, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. And guys, the thing I want you to lock in on is the fact that there's 2 Gold Glovers in this game on defense for this team today. They take pride in it. In a day and age where everything is offensive related, watch these guys go about their craft on the defensive side of the ball.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Altuve. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Ramirez rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score, and they lead now by 4. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, Paul Goldschmidt.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs. Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the crowd. Look like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Betts. He's got it one away.
All right, let's check out the American League All-Stars on defense. And let's shine the light on shortstop Manny Machado. That's right, shortstop. He could play third, he could play short. It doesn't matter. He's one of the best defenders in the game.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mike Trout, he hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Mike Trout.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. His second home run of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Kemp is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Looking up is Contreras. Gone! A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts? Thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening. I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Boy, D-Row, he's not missing very many barrels so far in this one. That is back-to-back bullets and another base hit.
Yeah, no doubt about it. There was this banner that hung in the Texas Rangers clubhouse back in the day that said hit or get left behind. That's exactly what this offense is doing.
Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started. On the ground for Crawford. This could be 2. 1 there. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Here's Javier Baez. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing? Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one. 3-0 now. Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. 3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot. Baez on at first, nobody out. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. This is line to left. In there, a base hit. Ready for another chance? Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ramos moving to his left. Digging in to try it again. Bryce Harper. A less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Striding in once again, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. But this is foul near the seats. Sales sets. 0-2 pitch on its way. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Mookie Betts. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. Here it comes on 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Line to the right side. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Harper is right there, one down. The relay.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Ready for another shot now. Mike Trout, 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Here's the first pitch to him. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
There's a slogan is throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Line towards center field. Harper is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next for the American League.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on.
Here's big Aaron Judge as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Harper to the track, to the wall. Gone!
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Here's Manny Machado now. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. A weak chopper up the line. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Runners going. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home. Striding into the box, Freddie Freeman. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
The 1-2. Fouled off. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Matt Kemp will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale, and here's a swing and a miss by Kemp as he's a strikeout casualty. 2 away.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Sale's ready. Here he comes. 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Ramirez. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
From the stretch. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Ramirez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. And he'll likely do his best to forget about today. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. The windup and the 0-1. A little bouncer that winds up foul. 2 out, nobody on. Line toward right center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits. No errors, and a runner left on. Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Behind 0-2 now. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that'll get down to leadoff single for Crawford. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Second baseman, number 9.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Javier Baez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The right fielder, number 22, Nick Markakis.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the NL line score thus far. Trout is there, 2 gone.
The batter, number 28, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Ready once again, Nolan Arenado. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Bouncer to the left side, taken in by Machado. Throw in time, and the side is retired. NL leaves 1. Mike Trout.
Leading out center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Kemp is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
J.D. Martinez.
Digging in once again, J.D. Martinez is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. Gone. So a solo shot here to left center field as this lead got even wider. Aaron Judge will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The batter, number 13.
Digging in and looking for more, Manny Machado trying to keep it going. A perfect 3-for-3 thus far. In there, no balls and a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the air now, out to right field. On the move is Markakis, and that's the 3rd out. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the American League 11 and the National League 1. And now Bryce Harper. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Hey, as an
Let's play ball.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now Abreu connects deep to left. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
How about it? Third baseman,
Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. This one for Crawford is short. Scooped up on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 40.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Ramos. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Line towards center field. Harper will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. American League goes down in order, and it remains an 11.
Leading off for the National League. Catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Leading off for the American League.
First delivery to him on the way.
Mookie Betts.
Hard liner to center field. Harper is there, and he has it for the first out.
The second baseman, number 27.
Ready for another chance, Jose Altuve. First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive to center field. Harper is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 27.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone. Here's J.D. Martinez.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at bat when he hit a home run. First pitch.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run. No.
Leading off for the National League. Designated hitter, Paul Goldschmidt.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
2 strikes.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, there are good days, and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this one is gone. A home run. If you've lost count, it's understandable. That was their 9th home run of the game. Can you believe what we're seeing in this? Can you believe what we're seeing out of this lineup today, guys?
Yeah, Matt. You know what, D-Roy, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Back up the middle. There is Crawford. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Here's Javier Baez starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter.
The right fielder, number 22.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hopped up. Ramos has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Nolan Arenado, lifetime against Jose Barrios. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Baez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hot shot down the line. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And he's in safely to third, as a run will score on the play as well.
Wow, with 1 out, and he clutches up with an RBI triple, which is his second hit of the game, so he's starting to put together a pretty big game here.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And this is going to get down. Extra bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here. He pulls into third safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exact.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And it's into the bullpen, a home run.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
So here's Matt Kemp now, and he puts it on the ground to second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. In there, strike 1. All over that one, but a little out in front, foul ball. And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
Well, that's one way to do it, I guess. An intentional walk is one thing, but an intentional walk with a man on first is another. Strange strategy. I don't quite get it.
And a surprising intentional walk here from the dugout as that will now load the bases.
The right fielder, number 22, Nick Markakis.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Nick Markakis. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. And that's taken for strike two, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
The batter, number 28, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. In there, 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Crawford at third. Baez on second. Markakis at first. 2 out in the inning. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And they are really hitting their stride now, as this will cut into that deficit even further. Now 3 runs are in. Here comes the tying run home. Safe at the plate. 14-14 now.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody give him an oxygen mask.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And right into the shift. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Trout has a read on it. And no problem with that one, as we are headed for extra innings. But all in all, just a horrible job on the mound that half inning, as they allow 10 men to come across and score. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied at 2 touchdowns apiece. Sean Doolittle takes the mound, as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Here's Mookie Betts. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Here it comes, 0-2. Hit hard up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first down. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. His career line with Doolittle. He's got a batting average of .444. He also has 1 home run. Hard liner towards short. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Here's J.D. Martinez. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Aaron Judge to stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his 4th of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before. Doolittle pauses, coming at him with the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Crawford's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run.
Leading off for the National League, designated hitter.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Now batting.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Goldschmidt, base runner at first with 1 out. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 40.
Now in the box, Wilson Contreras. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it, and that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the runner will score from first. Contreras heads for the plate. He is safe at the plate, and they've tied it. So striding in, Brandon Crawford. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Here's Manny Machado now. His career line with Doolittle. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch of the at-bat. Bullet back up the middle. Harper has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Jose Abreu will get another crack at it here as we flash you back to the 9th inning. This solo home run was a big one as it helped to get us to where we are now in the extra innings. 1 out, nobody on. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and it's a fast start to the 11th now. Already 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. Working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Here's the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Arenado is up with it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Joey Votto will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is pulled into right. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty, one man out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Judge. He gets there, and that's the second out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Nolan Arenado. He enters this plate appearance 3 for 6 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 11 innings in the books now. And we amazingly are all tied. Brad Hand gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning. Ready for another shot now, Mookie Betts. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bounce towards the mound. And there's one away. At the plate, Jose Altuve. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Gloved by Arenado. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Mike Trout. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Kemp is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Here's Bryce Harper now. He could use a hit here. 0 for 5 with 3 strikeouts. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's going to make it. The winning run at third with nobody out.
Well, the key to hitting triples is being aggressive right out of the box. He smokes this thing to the outfield and is thinking 3 bags the whole way. And by the time they can get the ball back in, he's on his way to third with a leadoff triple.
Line toward the alley in left center. That falls down, and in comes the winning run. And they're going to walk off as winners here in 12 innings.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. When you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
And guys, the National League couldn't have done it without the exploits of this man, Freddie Freeman. Striker pose, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered with runners in scoring position a couple of times in this one. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was obviously a huge factor in them claiming the victory here.
(17-16) in this one. The National League All-Stars get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Brad Hand earns the victory on the mound. Jose Barrios takes the loss after an effort he'd like to forget for the rest of his life. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.